is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we have a ton of figure news. A lot of it coming out of San Diego Comic-Con, and I did get a lot of like the Neca pictures and Ninja Turtle pictures from Toy Migos on Instagram, so be sure to check out his Instagram page. So starting it off, we have the Neca Ninja Turtles. Right there was the last Ronin setup, so we do have Casey Jones here, looking badass from the last Ronin. Then we have Mikey here fighting these bots. I forgot what they're called, but I'm sure you'll be able to purchase them. Then we do have a foot bot here, which I do believe is from the last Ronin. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. Then we do have Master Splinter from the last Ronin, and all of these are last Ronin figures. There's Donatello, looking pretty dope. Not a fan of that hat he's wearing. Hopefully you can remove it, but the figure does look really nice, and Donnie is one of my favorite turtles. Then we do have Mikey before all the horrible things did happen. Not a fan of what he's wearing. It's like he's wearing like a catcher's protective gear from baseball. Then next here we do have the leader, Leonardo, and it looks like, I like in the background, you can see like the bots grabbing him. I wonder if that's how he gets eradicated. Sorry, spoilers. Then poor Raph here. I love the blood, but man, all the arrows in the turtle shell. I'm guessing it didn't really penetrate his skin but got into his shell, but I believe that is how he dies. And then right here we have Karai. She looks like Elektra. They made her so similar to Elektra in the last Ronin comic, but she is releasing November and she is up for pre-order right now. Her accessories, you get a stabbing weapon, a sword, interchangeable hands, and 2 interchangeable faces there. And her faces definitely aren't very fun to look at, but that is accurate to how she looks in the comic book. And right here, it's like she's chopping off Raph's head. Like, come on, that's such a brutal picture. The next here, we do have Raphael from the last Ronin, and I love his design here. He's also releasing in November, and he is also available for pre-order, which I do need to get this, but with NECA stuff, I just buy them in stores. For his accessories, interchangeable hands and faces, we have an arrow, his size, look how sharp they are. Then he does have like another ninja type weapon as well, but I love how you could stick the arrow in his shell, so I'm guessing there's a little hole you could put the arrow in. But like I said, I love his design. Kind of looks like he's wearing catcher protective gear on his torso as well, but love the faces. I love how sharp the sides are. I love the wrappings around his hands and stuff. And then next here, we have the collab of the Ninja Turtle / Universal Monsters. So we have the Raphael Wolfman, which looks pretty cool. Then we do have the Leonardo, the creature. That one looks really dope, actually. The next here, we're moving on to the OG Toon Turtles, and we're going to be getting Ultimates, which I missed out the first time, so I'm glad they're doing this. So there's Mikey and Donnie there, and I love Donnie's swinging bow staff accessory. That's really dope. You can even see his fingers in between in the middle there. Then we do have Raph shooting the gun out the side of the turtle battle van, and then Leo on the top like, "Charge, turtles," as he's pointing. So really glad these Ultimates, or these versions, are getting kind of like a reissue, but they're going to be Ultimates, as you can see. Then we do have like a samurai Michelangelo and a astronaut Donatello. Then we do have business suit Casey Jones. I don't remember that, but it's been so long since I watched the OG cartoon. Then we do have some villains. I believe all of them are villains on the bottom. Then we do have Usagi Yojimbo here, and there's a few different versions of him. So we have like a cyborg looking version. This one's really cool, like a samurai version. I love the way that looks. Then we do have like a very happy kitty version of Yojimbo here, and then my personal favorite, I believe this is the regular version of him, and I like the little dinosaurs around him. Then we do have Belly Monster Man. I forgot his name, I'm sorry, it should pop up on the screen, but that's a really cool looking figure. And next here we have a more modern comic version, I believe, and this is Mondo Gecko, and I love the way this figure looks, the scales and everything, his hair, he's got the braces. Really cool looking figure and character. Then next here, moving on to the Mirage Turtles. I believe that's Mikey right there. Not sure what version of him that is. Then we do have Casey Jones, and we do have Baxter Stockman, and he looks pretty awesome, man. They're really killing it with their Ninja Turtles. Then we have this huge Krang in his bot. This thing is humongous. Just look at him next to Slash on the right there. It's huge. This is probably going to be 100 or more. Then we do have the Rat King. This figure looks really awesome. That's something I think I want to get, and I love the baby turtles on the ground right there. That is so awesome. Next here, we do have a really nice display of the Mirage turtles and villains. This thing looks awesome, man, and I should have those turtles very soon. Then moving on to the movie version of Secret of the Ooze. So I believe we're going to be getting another 2-pack of foot soldiers from Secret of the Ooze, of course. Then we do have the professor. I forgot his name. He's in the hazmat suit there, but it does look very identical to the actor. And there's another version of him in the lab coat. Then we do have Kino in the Foot Clan outfit. And I love the tied-up Raphael. I wonder if that's going to be like a separate set. And then we do have Master Shredder on his garbage throne there, looking pretty dope. I do need to get that Secret of the Ooze Shredder. So moving on to Hasbro Black Series, we are finally getting a Starkiller, but it's going to be a set, so you get Starkiller in an awesome outfit, and then you do get 2 Stormtroopers he can beat the crap out of, and they have blast effects, I believe, and then 2 blasters. 1 for each Stormtrooper, but Starkiller is loaded with accessories. So we do get this like energy wave that you can put him in the middle of. Then you do have a force push hand and then the lightning hands, and then he has a ton of alternate hands and a few interchangeable faces. So he is loaded with accessories. Cannot wait to get that. And then Revoltech announced an amazing Yamaguchi Batman Arkham Knight Catwoman. This figure looks great, and I hope they make more Arkham figures, which I know they will. Then next here we have the new Figma Breath of the Wild Link, and this figure is looking so dope. I love all the straps and belts all around him. His armor looks great. What a dope looking figure. And then now for McFarlane Toys, they're doing a 2-pack from when they did a crossover with Batman and Spawn. And the Batman I'm not too keen on. I hate the face there, not a big fan of it. And why is his Batarang like so thick? What the hell? And this Spawn looks pretty cool. It's just, it looks like the same Spawns we've been getting, which, I mean, it's probably how he did look, but I hate that Batarang. Why does he make the Batarangs so thick? It looks so dumb. But the sword with Spawn looks alright. I'm definitely passing on this, because if you have a bunch of the other Spawns, you pretty much have the figure. Then next here, we have the Sentinel Norse Spider-Man, and this figure looks really dope. He's going to be releasing February of next year, and he did recently go up for pre-order as Schwell. I don't know why I said Schwell instead of well. And for his accessories, you get a stand, a bunch of alternate hands. You do get a set of alternate hands web shooting out. You get some separate webs, and you get an alternate head sculpt. Looks like he has a lighter or something, but the figure's so damn cool looking. Just look at it, and I love the way they did the coat, actually. It looks pretty good, even though it's not a cloth wired coat. They actually made it work really well, and you could see a scaling there with Miles Morales. The next tier, we're going to be getting, I believe, the -1 Godzilla from SH Monster Arts. This is a beautiful looking piece. This is going to be releasing November of 2023. So many things are releasing in November, what the hell? But he is up for pre-order now, so if you want to get this awesomeness of the King of the Monsters, you can pre-order him today, which I do need to jump on that pre-order. But just the sculpt detail alone is so beautifully done on this figure, and Tamashii Nations just really knows how to make some incredible looking Godzilla figures. The next tier, we have the SH Monster Arts Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I have no idea where this figure or dragon is from, but I know a ton of people are super duper excited for it, but it does look like a beautiful piece. Then next from Tamashii Nation's Star Wars Realization line, they're going to be making a Master Kenobi, and they never did like a Jedi type character, but man, this looks really freaking cool. The next tier from SH Figure Arts, from Akira Toriyama's new manga, I believe. This is called Sandland, so we're going to be getting like a tank and then 3, I guess, main characters. The pink dude is the main character. I'm not sure what their names are. Then we do have a dude with a really big beard and then some other guy. So, don't know nothing about the manga, but I'm sure there are collectors excited for it. Then next here, we're getting the reissue of the SH Figure Arts Iron Man 2 Mark IV, I believe, and he will be releasing beginning of the year in January. I don't know why I said that, but he is up for pre-order as well. I do love the Mark IV here, and Iron Man 2 I did really like. There's the unmasked face. Doesn't look good in pro images, but having it in hand, it looks exactly like Robert Downey Jr. But yeah, man, this suit does look awesome, but I do believe it's a bit pricey. The next, for the Dragon Ball reveals, we don't have too many, but we're going to be getting Mecha Frieza, along with his father, King Cold. And these have been long overdue, so really glad they are going to be making these. King Cold looks great, but really digging that Mecha Frieza there. You can see they both look awesome, and King Cold's huge. Then here's a beautiful display they had, but there is a character, I believe this is the second time they showed him off, which is Master Roshi from the Tournament of Power. Will we ever get it? Most likely, but not sure when. Then we do have the Kid Goku with some new accessories, and this is a more serious demeanor version of Kid Goku. It's going to be releasing next month at the Tamashii Nation store in New York City, and I'm sure once the other stores that pop up throughout the US, you'll be able to get it there as well. But I really do dig the new accessories with the wavy hair effect. The more serious faces look great. You have the power pole again there, but the Kid Goku figures are such great fun figures. And speaking of that, here is the GT Kid Goku, which I also want to get, and he also has a wavy hair effect, but he's going to be releasing beginning of the year in January as well, and he is up for pre-order right now. So if you want to get this GT Kid Goku, you can pre-order him today. But just the sculpt detail on the faces and the hair look outstanding. And then there is an image here, an on display image at San Diego Comic-Con, and the figure is looking great, man. So I want to get one or the other or both. Then they did announce and reveal that they're going to be making a manga version Ultra Instinct Goku. This is so awesome. So it's kind of like a reissue, but more manga color accurate, and this is a must-have for me. And since we're getting this manga version Goku, I feel like we might be getting the Ultra Ego manga version of Vegeta. That's the only version of him, the manga, not the anime as of now. So high hopes for that one. So now for DF, Demoniacal Fit, Demonical Fit, whatever the hell you want to call them, they're going to be making a head sculpt, or I think it's a head sculpt, not a full figure, of the Ultra Instinct Goku, which looks pretty good from these shots right here of the render images. And then they also did show a work in progress of their Goku Black, the Time Patroller Goku Black or something like that. Not too familiar with it, but that figure is going to be awesome. All right, so wrapping up the figure news here with some Ninja Turtle stuff. So we have the BSTAXN, the Loyal Subjects Ninja Turtles, and this is the IDW versions. These will be releasing around August, September, or October, but they are up for pre-order right now. So if you want to get some IDW current comic book Ninja Turtles, you can pre-order them now. But I love all the accessories they're included with, all the alternate hands. They each have an alternate head sculpt, some bandana accessories, and they all have their signature weapons, and not just that, other weapons as well. Besides Donnie, he has like gadget gear, but these look really dope. I haven't bought a figure from them yet, but I'm very curious to see how these figures turn out. And lastly here, we have the Mezco Toys 112 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-pack set. So Leonardo here looks amazing. Donatello looks sick as hell, and I love how we have double jointed elbows on these Ninja Turtles for Mezco. And just look at the sculpt detail on their skin. That is so incredible. And then look on their belts. You can see the stitching on there. Just think how amazing that tiny sculpt detail really just brings so much out in the figure. And I love the battle damage on the front and back of their shells. That looks so damn awesome. Like, look on Mikey here on the front. You can see like marks from like blades or something like that. And I love how he's like chilling with a piece of pizza and just swinging around his nunchucks like it's nothing. But I'm so damn excited for these turtles and the IDW Ninja Turtles from the Loyal Subjects. But anyway, that is all the action figure news I have for you guys right now. Part 2 of like San Diego Comic-Con figure news will be up very soon as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about all these figurines in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later with part 2 of figure news of San Diego Comic-Con reveals. Was running out of breath there.